I would say fully a third of my time at FDA was spent on supply chains in general. We have hundreds of drug shortages every year now in this country.
So I think it was one of the largest reorganizations of the FDA when the food part was organized or reorganized, and you just responded saying that that is very helpful. So can you describe, how is that helping and what will it do going forward?
Yeah, so on the food side, there are basically three components to the food side of the FDA. There's basically safety with regard to microbiologic and viral contaminants of food. That's the vast majority of what's funded at the FDA. Then there's chemical safety and there's nutrition. And I'll just say this because the big food industry and the big chemical industry have not really wanted to have much interference by regulators in what they do. Health and Human Services, the FDA is a part of the Health and Human Services part of the federal government, but the budget of the FDA goes through the agriculture part of the Committee of Congress, not through the committees that regulate, that oversee the rest of Health and Human Services. So we're in there with the Agriculture Department, which has a budget many, many, many times larger than FDA. And the influences on that committee are very, very strong from the big farming industry. So you'll hear a lot now. It looks like RFK will likely be confirmed. He's going to go to battle with the big food industry.
For the budget. He'll go.
Well, you can't really regulate unless you have a budget.
Right.
And nutrition is really a sad thing because we all think nutrition should be better, but there are only a couple of dozen people at FDA who are paid to work on nutrition. But the other part of the reorg that's pertinent to all of you, regardless of what you're doing in biomedicine, is most of the food budget actually goes for inspections. We regulate 80% of the food supply. A simple way to remember this, not that you necessarily want to, that Tom Vilsack, the Department of Agriculture leader, taught me. Department of Agriculture regulates barnyard animals, so pigs, cows, chickens, turkeys, and catfish, because catfish industry got together and got Congress to pass a law saying that's going to move from FDA to Agriculture Department.
Okay.
That's just a quirk in the system, and we regulate the rest.